Spike and Chris show. Spike and Chris, you know this routine by me. Yeah. Another episode of the Spike and Chris show. So, now what?
I don't know.
I know you got something. What?
What do I got? What?
I don't know. Why are we sitting together and doing this again?
Well, first of all, welcome back to another episode. Thank you for joining us.
If we can ever get it out. Your peerless producer here, trying to get stuff done, but I think I got about halfway through last week's video. We recorded almost an hour and a half last week in one big long take, and I managed to get 2 episodes out last week. So this is June 14th, 2020, by the way, for those of you who are keeping track at home.
Yay!
So I guess we might as well get the NEWSISH part out first.
The NEWSISH. That's
NEWSISH
right,
stuff,
the NEWSISH stuff. Yeah, there's news. There's news. There's
okay.
all kinds of news. Okay.
Go ahead and tell me why I should care, and I'll tell you why I don't.
Well, if you're the type of person that really loves games and is a huge PlayStation person, due to the fact that Xbox guy, so
PlayStation.
But a new look came out for PlayStation 5 that was released online. Well, there was a huge show about it. I think it was about 2 hours long because of E3. It was canceled.
It took 2 hours for the loading screen to finish.
Well, they had a show. They showed like
there's a PlayStation in joke for you right there.
They had a list of new games that was coming out, and then they released a new platform for PS5.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty slick.
This is not the exciting news. Yeah.
Of course, the memes have came out on this as soon as it was released. There's all kinds of memes for it. So.
That's right. Nintendo guy.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm bored enough, I'll put a picture of the new PlayStation 5 right here. But
that's pretty slick.
You didn't see one yet? Yeah, that shows you how impressed I am with the PlayStation 5. Anyway, go ahead. What you got?
Alright, so we got a couple people that got in trouble for tweets. Tweets, apparently, if you are a celebrity, don't tweet.
If you're a celebrity, get off social media and stay off there for a couple of years, because there is nothing good there right now.
You can say something good and positive, and somebody will tear it up somehow. So, but apparently J.K. Rowling is getting backlash from the trans community.
Oh yeah, because trans women can't menstruate. That's what that all comes down to. If you have a sex change, you can't menstruate. Okay, if you used to be a guy and you had your weenie roast and now you're a girl, you still can't menstruate. Which is something I did not know and never wanted to know and have no desire to know. But now I cannot clear the brain cell that is dedicated to the fact that trans people can't menstruate.
See, that would have never went through my head, but you went there.
Hey, you gotta explain what it is.
So anyway, a lot of people are bashing J.K. Rowling, and of course J.K. Rowling is that.
Hey, can I just make a suggestion here?
What?
Okay, if you're a J.K. Rowling fan, okay, and here's the thing, if you actually agree that trans people cannot menstruate, which is what she said and got in trouble with, but you like J.K. Rowling, you like Harry Potter and stuff, go find the people who are yelling at her and yell at them. Just launch a full-scale global nuclear strike and just melt Twitter right down to its binary code. Meh, why not? Go ahead. We can't be civil. It's not working. So maybe we be uncivil right back to their face and see who wins, right? Either way, maybe Twitter will finally go away. Although I did like how Elon Musk offered to buy Facebook and erase it. I like Elon Musk now. He's actually getting really close to getting SpaceX, the new internet mesh, up and running, about 600 kilometers straight up from the surface of the Earth. It's supposed to cover the entire Earth, a whole array of like micro satellites and low-level Earth orbits to provide high-speed internet. Now, it's not going to be gigabit Ethernet like Google Fiber would do or something like that, but it would be good enough that if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you'd be able to pull a halfway decent high speed signal. And be maybe a viable alternative to the existing monopolies that we have in most of the, at least here in the United States. Anyway.
I'm so on board with that. I still like to know what happened to that car.
Here's what I don't understand. Okay, here's. Oh, those cars! I'm not going anywhere near those cars. Anyway, here's what I don't get. Out of all the talk about nationalizing things, about nationalizing retirement, nationalizing car industry, nationalizing the environment, why have we not just nationalized the internet industry? The internet service provider industry, I should say. Just hand the very concept over to the local municipalities, the local governments, and if they can't get somebody to come in and build it the way they want it built, according to their specifications for the amount they want, they build their own. But no, it's so much easier to just bribe state congressmen and assemblymen and get your way that way. Right, Comcast? And Spectrum, for that matter, Charter, /AT&T, and all
those other
a-holes out there.
Things.
Yeah. Anywho, as you were saying, you were like 20 minutes ago. You had some kind of topic.
Yeah, about J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
And another person, Hartley Sawyer.
Oh yeah, Ralph Dibny on The Flash.
Yeah, The Flash. Oh,
now
man.
I have not seen what he actually.
Apparently, he wrote some really bad things
That's
in
just
the past.
Everybody says he wrote some really bad things in the past, but I have not seen them.
I have not seen them either. But and you know what? That I'm curious. Who the hell goes to every celebrity's tweets from back, years?
Somebody with
time
with either one, a grudge to settle, they think, or two, they want their 15 minutes of fame, so they think outing these guys will make them monkey butt famous. You people are idiots. You need to be slapped hard. Anyway, but that would be condoning violence, and we can't do that on YouTube. So, no, we're not violence here. This is satire. Remember.
Anyway, he played Ralph Elastiman on Flash. Mm-hmm. He got fired for his tweets, which is, honestly, he was the best part of Flash. I really did like him. I did.
Yeah, he was the only one who wasn't sitting around whining all the time. He did whine because it's like a cellar down there, so much wine. But he was the one who actually maintained some kind of sense of humor.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's gone, and I'm like, man. So yeah, those two got in trouble for tweets. So yeah, lesson is, don't tweet stuff. Just don't tweet stuff. Whoever you are. Just
I'm gonna provide an alternative here. Okay. If you have to tweet because you're an idiot, okay. And let's face it, okay. What are the only things I have tweeted onto our Twitter account, which appeared down here, by the way, if you ever bothered to look. Not that many of you have, although I have apparently picked up a few followers. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, there's like...
Probably because I actually used a hashtag and wound up about a few people anyway. Anyhow, if you're going to tweet, own it. If what was his name? Sawyer Hartley?
Hartley Sawyer.
Hartley Sawyer. One or the other. You see, I'm thinking Hartley is the Pied Piper in The Flash. Anyway. Own it. If you know you've got bad tweets, bad my face posts somewhere in the background, Facebook, MySpace, my face. If you know you've got questionable tweets in the past, own it. I mean, don't come out and admit it, because all you're going to do is just give them. You're just spoon feeding them then. But when they come out and say, "You were nasty back then," yeah, I was. I'm nasty now. Come on, but own that stuff. Take it back to them, and find out who. Hold on, find out who released this. This worked in the Cold War. Mutually assured destruction. Okay, let me figure out where I'm at. Mutually assured destruction. If somebody dings you for a tweet, you find out who did it, go through their Twitter feed, as far back as it takes, find every piece of nasty they ever posted. I guarantee it won't take long because people who do this are nasty to begin with. Find that nasty stuff and just flood Twitter with it. Yeah, I did this. Nah, that was stupid. That wasn't even very funny. But look at the 24 pieces of garbage this guy did. I'm not pointing at you posting 24 pieces of garbage.
I know you have never watched it, but it's Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
They did a movie and whatever, and there was a bunch of hate comments. At the end of the movie, they tracked down everybody who made a comment, showed up at the door, and it shows them beating up a little kid. Just like going all wrestling style.
Well, one of the late night guys. Who was it? It was either Jimmy Kimmel or it was who was it? They would read hate tweets. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh yeah.
They would have the celebrities actually come out and read the hate tweets that their followers were leaving them. So, hey, like I said, own it. Okay. Look, apologizing, groveling, bowing, scraping, getting on your knees, and confessing does not work with these guys anymore. Okay, and I'm not talking about BLM. I'm not even talking about BMs. I'm talking about these jackasses. And once you get into either the woke echo chamber or the broke echo chamber, remember I talked about them last week. Once you get into one of those echo chambers, you're doomed. Sit there and own it. Just enjoy the ride while it lasts. Come out going, whee! And spin around in circles. Fall down and laugh in a field of dandelions and just dare them to blow you while you're down there. That's the proper way to respond to these Twitter hacks and these Facebook and all the rest. But anyhow.
You done?
I'm done, buddy. I'm done. Go right ahead.
All right.
Well done.
HBO Max have lost 15
God.
DC movies and a classic film, Gone with the Wind, which honestly I hated that movie.
I do have some related things to that. Yeah, because HBO Max, in their infinite wisdom, as woke as they are, they decided that Gone with the Wind was just not woke enough for the 20th century. So they yanked it from the service. Okay, now hold on. Wait. Stop for a minute, okay? Gone with the Wind. First Academy Award win for a black actress or a black actor. For any black person, the first Academy Award, the very first Oscar, Gone with the Wind, that's not woke enough. Okay, fuck you. Moving on. Hold on. Wait now. Wait. The movie is set in what? Around the Civil War. So it's not exactly a historically accurate portrayal of life in the South, but set in the Civil War, which was tangentially at least about slavery. So, okay, strike two. Now, here's the other thing, too. All right, Gone with the Wind. Have you ever heard of, now, I think we've actually discussed on this show somewhere, the Streisand effect. Have you ever heard of the Streisand effect? You remember the Streisand effect?
Yes.
Those of you at home who are following along who've never heard of the Streisand effect, this is where you try to bury something, and in the act of burying it, you expose it to more people. Okay? This is where Streisand tried to hide some pictures of one of her mansions somewhere, and so that just guaranteed everybody online had to see the mansion photo that she didn't want anybody to see. That's the Streisand effect. Gone with the Wind is now occupying something like 12 of the top 100 video sales on Amazon. And I'm not just talking about digital. I'm talking about physical DVDs, Blu-rays, the 75th anniversary collector's editions, all these things, and they are going for like $200, $300 a pop. Okay, the sales just exploded because of this.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing. It's all physical media because people want the original Gone with the Wind before Warner Media and HBO Max dick with the content and try to take out some of the unwoke stuff out of it. Which is, HBO Max is supposed to be restoring it sometime in a couple of weeks with a whole little section beforehand, like a 30-minute lecture why you should not watch this film, which everybody's going to skip right over so they can watch Gone with the Wind like they want to. One last note. Okay, one last piece of information. Adjusted for inflation, biggest grossing film of all time is what? Adjusted for inflation now. What's the highest grossing film of all time? Oh, this ain't difficult.
Well, it was Avatar, but it's in game. What?
That is not adjusted for inflation.
What's that?
The five, here it is, right here, black and white. I knew this would happen, that's why I wrote this down. I never take notes, I took notes this time. The five highest grossing films of all time, okay, adjusted for inflation, okay. At number 5 is Avengers Endgame. It wound up making $2.8 billion, which is nothing to sneeze at, okay. Fourth, from 1977, is the first Star Wars. It's made $3 billion. Adjusted for inflation to today's dollars, okay? Third is Titanic in 1997, $3.1 billion. Second is Avatar in 2009, that was $3.3 billion. The top moneymaker of all time, adjusted for inflation, 1939's Gone with the Wind, $3.7 billion for that one film. Never made a sequel.
Wow.
Never made a sequel, never made a spin-off. At least not that counts. They did actually try one on TV, and that was insane. But do you honestly think Gone with the Wind is going to lose its lead because of these jackasses? No.
I mean, I appreciate for what the movie has done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate the movie.
Oh yeah,
the movie's 4 hours long.
And all through the movie is whining.
I have
the
bowel
entire
movements
movie.
that I could spend 4 hours on. Anyway.
I mean, the most biggest line in that film was, frankly, Scarlet, I don't give a damn. When you watch that movie, when you get to that point, you're like, yes! Because honestly, you're just like, yeah, the hell was Scarlet?
I actually tried to sit down and watch Gone with the Wind one time.
Why?
I got 5 minutes into it, and I was like, quite frankly, I don't give a damn either. And turned it off.
That movie was horrible.
Here's the funny thing. You know what I've actually seen more times than Gone with the Wind?
What?
The Carol Burnett's satire of it, where Bob Mackie, bless his heart, Bob Mackie takes a pair of drapes off the window and complete with the little curtain rod and makes her a brand new dress out of it that everybody still talks about almost 50 years later.
That was a good one.
Anyway.
You guys gotta watch Carol Burnett. That show was
You
great.
do? It's actually, it turned up somewhere. I don't know if it's on Pluto. No, it's not on Pluto. It's on, shoot, I can't even remember where it was at. Shout Factory. Shout Factory Television.
Oh.
Now shows the Carol Burnett show. They actually did a whole marathon on it. Just one episode after another.
Yeah.
But
That's
nobody
a good
could
show.
log in because there were too many people trying to watch the show at one time, so everybody kept buffering and stuff. Anyway.
Well, of course.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.